Because trading is important, learning how to trade is important. But at the end of the day, if you can't master discipline, you're never going to be successful as a trader. So I really want to dive into the mindset of a successful person, not just a trader. Because if you're successful in one thing, you'll be successful in everything. Most people just don't know what success is because they've never been successful before. They may think they've been successful before, but no, you haven't. So when it comes to trading, this is the easiest skill set ever. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. I've played football at the highest level, been a champion. I've sold clothes, I've sold cars, I've sold life insurance. I've done every job damn near under the sun. I was a construction worker. I worked in the oil field. I've done almost everything, right? Um, and I've seen a lot. I got a lot of experience. And there's a very small difference between being great and being a bum. It's a very small difference. It is your discipline that is the difference. Most people have zero discipline. Zero. Because I'm sure everybody on this call started this year with a New Year's resolution, and most people can't even remember what that New Year's resolution was. They can't even remember. That New Year resolution is so far gone from what you're doing today, you can't even remember what you said in January. You should be disappointed in yourself. You should be disappointed in yourself. If you've been in this trading community for more than 3 months and you still struggling, you should be disappointed in yourself because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not doing what I told you to do. If you're not winning, it's no way in the world that you're creating that daily report card, that weekly report card, you back testing, you watching the playbook. There's no way. And if you can prove me wrong, I'll give you $10,000 right now. If anybody can prove me wrong that they've been back testing for 3 months, they've done a daily report card every day, every week, and they've asked me for help, I'll give you 10K today, right now. But not one person gonna come forward and do it because it don't even exist. Because most people are bullshitters. They spend money, they sign up, they act like they wanna do something, they show up. Showing up don't mean shit. It really don't. And this is not a rant out of anger. I am very happy. It's the time of awakening for you guys. And I'm not going to baby you. If you don't like it, you can leave. This is for people that want to become champions. I only want champions around me because I'm a champion. And you know what? Like, I get depressed when I'm not around champions. That's why I stay by myself most of the time. Because it's rare to find champions. Because most people talk like a champion, but they don't perform like one. They talk all that shit and got no results. It's time to be aware, number one, and number two, be accountable. You have to be accountable for your life. If you're not where you want to be right now, look at your habits. What did you do this past weekend? Did you go out? Was you spending time with family? What were you doing instead of making money? What are you doing instead of accomplishing your goals and dreams? Probably everything under the sun. I know some people, they go to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a day and they can barely pay their fucking rent. What? I know people going to every single football game, spending $100 a weekend on beer or more, and broke. They got kids, kids got nothing. No trust fund, no future savings. Man, we got to start calling people out because that shit is ridiculous. We in 2025. This is the easiest time to ever be alive. Yo, great grandparents, they would be disappointed and disgusted if they could see you right now. They can when you think about the things they had to go through for you to be here and not take advantage of this situation when you live in the easiest conditions to ever be alive, If you not having abundance hand over fist, you should be disappointed because it's you. It ain't the system. It ain't racism. It ain't nothing stopping you from being great other than you. The reason why you're not great, because you're not doing what great individuals do. Greatness is not given. That shit is earned every day. Because you got to show up hungry. You got to show up consistently. And you got to put action behind that shit. Because if you just show up and watching these videos and sitting on your hands, that's not helping nothing. You got to get active. You got to get busy. You got to get in the trenches. You can't be afraid to fail. Just know you're going to fail many times. I failed so many times, I can't even tell you how many businesses I done failed. I lost count. I can't tell you how many accounts I've blown. I've lost count. But that shit fuels me. That fuels a champion. Cause quitting ain't even in my blood. Winning is all I know. You can check my resume. Google. Go to Google and put Bobby Tatum football, Bobby Tatum Yahoo Finance. I've been winning at the highest level of everything I do because I'm extremely disciplined. I'm not worried about family. I'm not worried in chasing no girl. I'm locked in. I stay in the trenches. I live in the trenches and I love that shit. I got enough money. I don't ever have to touch the trenches again. But baby, I'm in the trenches every day. Every day. Because I love the game. It ain't even about the money. I love the game. I love waking up early. While everybody was asleep, I was up at 2 a.m. this morning, getting to the chicken, getting busy, closing deals. I made more money before most people wake up than they gonna make for the rest of the year, and some people for the rest of their fucking life. And it ain't, I'm trying to brag because I'm not nowhere near where I wanna be. I'm just scratching the surface. I'm just scratching the surface. I was stuck in the matrix for most of my life. I ain't started making no money until I got into my mid 30s for real. I was broke, busted, disgusted, and wanted to commit suicide. That's how I felt every day I woke up. Every day, depressed because I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't have the right knowledge, and I didn't even know who to talk to about it. And luckily, God reached out to me. God reached out to me, and I had an awakening. And when I woke up, I realized I am the problem. I am the solution. I am the problem. I am the solution. When things happen to me, I was the reason they happened. When a girl cheated on me, when I got kicked out of the University of Texas, everything that's ever happened to me, I'm the problem. I'm the solution. When I changed my mindset, the same situation and circumstances that I used to think were dire, that I used to think were impossible, the shit became easy. It's so easy, I can't even believe it. It's so easy, it feel like it's too good to be true. And that's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to live in abundance like that. That's the whole mission of Jesus. That was his whole mission. For us to have that Christ consciousness awakening so we can take responsibility for our bullshit and change. Because we are the problem, we are the solution. So if you guys want to take it to the next level, stop bullshitting. Stop wasting your time. Get busy. I gave you the blueprint. You got the playbook. That's everything that I know. I crammed that shit into a 1 hour video. You good. You don't need nothing else. Stop watching all those other gurus. Stop looking at a million videos on YouTube. You don't need to know what Q Banks did. You don't need to know what Wall Street Trapper did. You don't need to know about none of them dudes. I gave you the sauce and I gave it to you for free. Use it. It's pretty. I don't show you the Lambos. I'm not showing you lifestyle. I'm just giving you game. More game than you would get if you went to go pay my competitor 10K. And to be transparent, I have no competitors. It's nobody on my level. I promise you, nobody, not one man on my level, not one. And I put my money where my mouth is. Nobody is on my level. I just didn't have the confidence to say that before. I thought that was being cocky. I thought it was something wrong with that. It ain't shit wrong when it's true. There's nothing wrong when you can back it up 24/7, 365. There's nothing wrong. You should be celebrated. Most people hate people like Floyd Mayweather. He 50 and 0. He could talk all the shit he want to because he backed it up and ain't nobody could do shit about it. Why is that bad? Why is that a negative thing that he's confident in himself when he done the work? We should celebrate that. We should celebrate the discipline it took for him to win 50 fights in a row against the best fighters of all time. Against Pacquiao, against Canelo, the best of all time, and he smacked them all down. But people get upset and they say he's cocky and they talk shit about him. That's the world we live in right now. That's the world we live in right now. People don't want to see you win, Aaron Harris. They don't want to see you win. They happy when you come to them and you depressed. They happy when you come to them and you need some rent money. They happy. That make their day. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you as a millionaire shining, buying the mansions, the cars, living the lives of your dream. They don't want to see that for you. Not your mama, not your daddy. Nobody that say they love you want to see you like that. I promise you. If they did, they would be in that energy in real life. They would be going just as hard for your dreams as you going on your dreams, if that's what they wanted for you. And people are like, well, nobody have the time to do that. Me as a person, I've done that my entire life for everybody around me, just like I'm doing for y'all right now. Y'all paid me $33. I'm giving y'all millions of dollars worth of game every day. I'm over delivering at the highest level. I'm giving y'all the same information I used to pay charge people $50,000 for. It's not on me if you don't use it, but I got the heart to give it. Y'all paying for live trading sessions. That is the easiest shit in the world for me. I ain't got to give y'all no game on top of that. But for me, as a logical human being, I love other human beings and I want to see them become the best version of themselves. And I invest in people and ideas all the time because I'm not just talking. And we should celebrate people like that. But you know, people didn't celebrate me in my hometown. They talk shit about me. When I was trading crypto back in 2014, 15, 16, my mama said I looked like I was on drugs because I went from 250 pounds on steroids, doing all this bullshit to clean, vegan eating, and I'm still 195 pounds, healthier than I ever been. More money in my pocket than I ever had. And people talking shit about me. They don't know I'm successful because I don't show the money. But they talking to me like I don't have a penny to my name. They talking to me like I ain't shit. Like I'm a crackhead. And that's how people really think about you for real. That's why I always say, if you're ready to go to the next level in life, you need to have a season of separation. There needs to be a season of separation in your life where you separate from everybody, you find who you are, and you only give your energy to people that give you equal or greater energy in return. I guarantee you, if you really go through that season and give yourself 100%, your life will never be the same. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. But most people don't have that discipline. They can't put mama on do not disturb. They can't put their girlfriend on do not disturb. They care about everybody else in the world more than they care about themselves because they don't know what's on the other side. They don't know how powerful they are. They don't know that they are a son or daughter of the creator, the most high, and they got unlimited power. Every human being got unlimited access. 70 trillion volts of electricity. Aaron Harris, you got the power to harness 70 trillion volts of electricity. 70 trillion volts of electricity. Please look that up so you can even comprehend what the fuck that even means. But you have access to it, and most people don't even know. They don't even know that you have more energy, you have access to more energy than a nuclear power plant. One individual. They don't even know. And that's why we need that season of separation because you need to find out who you are. Because when you know who you are, when you know you are divine, when you know you are the daughter of God, when you know you are the son of God, you going to move different. You going to talk different. You going to walk different. And people not going to like that. They not going to like it. They going to talk shit about you. They going to hate on you. They going to do everything to destroy their energy because they hate what they can't be or what they assume that they can't be. But you have to have enough discipline. You got to have enough balls to keep pushing when it get hard. Because it's going to get so hard that you're going to want to quit. You're going to want to go back to your old ways. You're going to want to go back to the slums. You're going to want to go back to being broke. Because it's easier. Because it's comfortable there. But you got to have people around you, like-minded individuals that love your ass so much, Aaron Harris, they not going to let you go backwards. And you love them enough that you listen. And you guys can hold each other accountable. And that's where true progress goes. That's why having that brotherhood with your brother, it's nothing in the world that can compare to that. There's no amount of money that can compare to that. Brotherhood is free, but it's valuable, more valuable than anything that you could ever pay for. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I love you guys, man. I want you to live the best life possible.